Moving on from question 4 of LSAT drill number 5 over at lawhub.lsac.org, we've got our highlight tool ready to go. We're going to read the question stem and mark exactly what it is we're being asked to do with this problem. Stem reads, which one of the following assumptions is required by the hospital administrator's argument? So we're going to just highlight the word assumptions is required because we know we're being asked for a necessary assumption here, which should hopefully make us think that maybe we could use the negation test if needed to work through this problem. So now we're going to read the hospital administrator statements with our highlight tool still ready to go so that we can mark exactly what the verbatim conclusion is once we find it. So the hospital administrator states, Dr. Tyler has worked at this hospital for 7 years and knows our policy regarding confidentiality. Breaches are permitted only when patients are clearly a danger to themselves or others. Yet today's newspaper contains confidential information about his patient, the mayor. Therefore, Dr. Tyler should be denied further contact with the mayor and be subject to disciplinary action. So we're going to highlight this conclusion after therefore, Dr. Tyler should be denied further contact with the mayor and be subject to disciplinary action. And hopefully, we can start to think about what a possible assumption could be with this in real life scenario. We've got the statement that Dr. Tyler has worked at the hospital and knows the policy regarding confidentiality, but somehow the newspaper has confidential information about his patient. So, to link these facts to the conclusion, we have to know that Dr. Tyler intentionally leaked this information or have something um, of that nature to link the facts to this conclusion, which seems relatively extreme, I'd argue, without that explicit link. So, starting with choice A, we still have the highlight tool ready to go to identify reasons to eliminate as we go. Thank you for watching this question explanation video from LSAT drill number 5 over at lawhub.lsac.org. If you enjoyed the tips that it contained, please consider liking the video or subscribing to the channel to be notified when additional question explanation videos are produced by my guru. Also, check out the description below for links to additional resources from my guru, including links to full sets of video explanations for entire LSAT prep tests from LawHub. But for now, let's get back to this question explanation. Choice A reads, breaches of the hospital's confidentiality policy are especially serious when committed by doctors. Okay, so they're especially serious. Um, okay, what does that have to do with Dr. Tyler? That qualifier is going to require additional information. We should be able to eliminate A almost immediately. Then choice B, the confidential information in today's newspaper involved the mayor's medical condition. Oh, so we're talking about confidential information regarding medicine, and we've got this idea about medical information, but it doesn't actually say medical information is what is being leaked here. It's just confidential information. So the idea of it being medical in nature is actually not necessary to this conclusion at all. It just said confidential information overall about the patient, the mayor. So we can eliminate choice B for introducing this idea that may seem relevant but isn't actually explicitly required by the argument. Then choice C, Dr. Tyler agrees with the hospital policy regarding confidentiality. Well, what Dr. Tyler does or does not agree with is not required to logically lead to that conclusion. So we should be able to eliminate choice C again pretty quickly. Then choice D, the newspaper obtained the confidential information through actions for which Dr. Tyler was responsible. Well, ding, ding, ding. That is exactly what we kind of predicted mentally at the outset. And hopefully we can go briskly through choice E at this point. Dr. Tyler mistakenly thought that the mayor posed a danger to herself or others. Well, this introduces a new variable of whether it was intentional or mistaken, and that's going to require additional information. And hopefully you can see how a good prediction of a in real life assumption can help you go through these question tests a little bit more briskly. And even though we could use the negation test for this assumption task, hopefully you didn't need it here.